Hello, hello. It's Racer here, GLR Esports today, and we are at the magnificent Kyoto Yamagiwa and Miyabi reverse in the Season 4 opening race of eDTM. So it's a series that I have raced for 3 seasons, but I have taken a back seat to racing this year, this season I should say, and I will be your commentator and lovely host for the Pro Lobby. So currently we have cars on track, a few minutes away from qualifying, and new for eDTM this year, we have 4 different classes. We have the amateurs, the pro-ams, the pros, which we are on board with right now, and then we have aliens, which are the really, really fast guys. So these are also very, very fast guys, but when it came down to qualifying, preseason qualifying, it's a sorting hat. You know, you decide where you're going to be, and for everyone on board, this is where we are at. So, So let's see, we have several cars already on track. Let's see who we can get. We have Johnny. Johnny's in the Corvette, new car for this season. We have Kristen Vines and the venerable AMG. We have our cohort GLR JD and Josh in the
Hello.
AMG Corvette AMG. I'm sorry,
Chevy AMG. Please do not mismanufacture my car.
Okay. So JD's on board with us, but we are going to let him drive as much as possible and not, only ask for his input when it seems appropriate. Otherwise,
or
let
when
him
you
drive.
mismanufacture my car.
Yes. So, and then we have. Let's see, we have Minko, George from Germany. And then we have Moomin from England, or Britain, or however they want to say it. Who knows? Probably from Wales. Who knows? And the McLaren. And then we have Mika, Juba Jew, another Corvette driver. Putin's Cross, and that is Wesley, driving in the lone Ferrari, top Ferrari driver. And Jalili from Finland. I would say Jalili is in the Audi. I think this is the only other single make, the Audi Evo. It's the Evo 2 wing package on it. And then Mike Lowry, also known as Jay, from Pace Motorsports from South Africa. We're due to have 2 South Africans, but actually Simps is in here too somewhere. I think he is due to come aboard. So. Yeah, Captain Emerald is one that we're going to have a couple people that couldn't make it, so that's just stuff happens.
And Doug, you missed one man, the main man.
Oh yes,
man.
Yes, we're on board right now. That is GLR Mikey from Ireland in the lovely GLR / Mad Pints livery. So, in the AMG. So, new car for Mikey. He was in the Aston last season, and JD. He was in the
AMG Corvette.
AMG Corvette, yes. And we have one in the. All right, so we got to start qualifying now. So.
I assume no Neil the Seal did not wake up in time?
Yes, I believe we do miss Neil.
Oh, do I have to change my tires for qualifying?
I don't know. So let's go.
All right, we'll find out.
All right. So qualifying is 15 minutes. And qualifying also is so as we go through some of the cars, we'll see what they how they go. So if we've got a couple of key players to watch for. 2 or 3 guys will be battling for pole position. Mikey and Jalili. We'll learn how to pronounce some of these names, so unfortunately there will be some butchering going on. So, in my experience, this is a very technical track. It's a very big track, and the 2 tracks combined to make one giant track. Hey, Gillian, yep, thank you. Yes, good luck to everyone qualifying as we go. Let's see, we need to turn on display all. The Vines got out of the gate first, I believe. Yep. Got 1 car left sitting. I think that's my car sitting in the pits. Probably should exit out. Richie, how you doing, man? Which I don't think I ever entered the race, so again, it's a very big track. It's got it's big and nice and wide. Curbs they can be very friendly until they don't want to be friendly anymore, because you can take a lot of the curb here. You can actually help it. You can hook it on the inside and help turn you around the corner. But there is a limit to the amount you can do that. I still got that's the out laps, and I'm going to start seeing some flying laps towards the end here. It's like I say, Vines is out first, and yep, George Minko, Jaylee on the another of our Finlanders team. Quite a few in different classes, mostly in the alien class. There may be 1 or 2 in the Pro-Am, but this is what we're doing. We're all about the pros here. And Johnny, Mikey right on his tail. So, very, with qualifying, you do have to let the faster car pass. You can't. You're not supposed to be drafting, and again, most people right now they're on their first flying lap. It's 15 minutes. You have a decent amount of time. You just have to get space, and that's the biggest thing, because the draft can help you, but only really on the straights. Once you get into the dirty air in the corners, they can really hurt you, and then the curbs will find you. Vines just getting ready to come around the Richie Cowboy. How you doing, man? Yep, I got my Polaner Hefeweizen, and it's just about empty. I'm gonna have to fill it up again. So
Oh no, your glass is almost broken.
yes, it's got a hole in it. Every time I tip it up, it goes down a hole. So
Oh,
yes,
funny how that works.
yes, Richie. Moomin has made the graduation up to pros. I believe Vines is in pro too. As Chris was I believe he was our season champion in Pro-Am. No. Yeah, because last year we added another class. So last year we only had Pro-Am, and AM, and I believe most of the champions got moved up. So like Goldman is in the Alien division. He was our champion in Pro-Am or Pro last year. So Pro-Am, no Pro-Am. Yeah. I'm getting confused. Maybe I should shut up. His name is Wes. Yeah, Wesley, I believe. Yes. Yeah, his first season. So we'll see. We got some vines coming through for 14.3, respectable time. And Gilly, he's got 2:15. Expect a little bit more. He's probably just warming up. Johnny, another 2:15. So there's just, you've got some fuel weight on these cars. You're dealing with fuel weight and tire wear, and as you have to, you want to, if you can time it just right to be low on fuel and pop into a fresh set of tires, but you want to put a banker lap in and try to get a lap that's somewhat respectable. If you feel like you can go faster, I mean, everybody here should. Let's go on board with Mikey. He's getting towards the end of a lap. He's been trying to give himself some space, and he's got a decent gap to the car ahead of him. Yeah, pace. We have a really good mix of. There's Mikey dropping out at 2:13.9, so very good. Let's see what he can do. We'll stay on board with him for this lap, and then we'll go down to Chris to see where Chris is at. Got some more some laps coming in. Oh, we got Neil's on board. Oh no. Will Neil be able to get in on the race?
Just record the qualifying times, and then you might need to just set it in and just have them at the back.
Yeah. I'll get my phone out, and we'll get ready to take a picture at the end of qualifying. So we're just going to type Neil a DM here. Yeah, we can always take a picture at the end of qualifying and then just change it. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's my first time hosting a lobby with qualifying and everything, so I really haven't done a whole lot with that. Thanks, Richie. If you like the content, be sure to like and subscribe, and hit that bell notification, because this is where we're going to be our home for eDTM for season 4. in the pro ranks. You're going to be hopefully I can be the host with the most. So let's go. Yep, Corvette here. So currently we have Mikey, then Johnny, then Kristen, then Mike Lowry, Josh, Jelly, Minko, Moomin, and then further down. Oh, sorry about that. And Wesley. Mike is Jubaju is Mike. Sorry about jumping around. Thank you, Opal. So yeah, my intention was to, my intention was always to commentate and host, and then I had the epiphany that I should do this on the GLR Esports channel because we have 3 of our GLR brothers in here racing, but also, we added another class in eDTM, so we needed more hosts and more commentators. So you always, it's always good to have more of everything. So haven't been a while since we got anybody with a better no. Mike in the BMW, our lone BMW. We have a couple of single makes in here: BMW, Audi, and Porsche, Ferrari. That is. So, make-wise, like I say, we have a couple of 911 RSRs, a couple of BMWs, and 3 Mercedes. Well, there's
3.5.
There's 3.5, Corvettes. 3.5. Mercedes, 2.5 actually. 2.5 Corvettes, 2.5 Mercedes. So. And each car has its pluses and its, it has its weaknesses and its strengths. I think with I think maybe one of the cars that's going to be the outlier is going to probably be the Ferrari, because I don't think anybody used that car for a while. And the Corvette is new to the series. There were some added cars to the season. The NSX was the other one, but nobody chose it in the pro rank. So. I'd say generally the Porsche is the best, probably all-around car. Good on fuel, good on tires, maybe down on power, decent handling. And then McLaren is another one. I forgot about the McLaren. There's the only McLaren in here. Moomin's driving it. And so the McLaren, just pretty quick car, decent handling, good on fuel. You can manage your fuel with your shift point. You can get really good fuel mileage out of it. So turbocharged V8, and the Corvette again. It's going to be a teething process with this car. The ones that have chosen it, so we'll see how that goes. The biggest known quantity was the Meta car from last season, that being the AMG. Just a really good car.
A little heavy in the nose, but it's a good fast car. Handles really well.
Mm-hmm. A couple of guys setting better times. Mikey's still hanging on to pole position at a 13.988. And Johnny at a 14 flat. And Sips here, he's he's at a 14.1, so just a little. I mean, they're really, really close here. Yelly's at a 14.3. Tristan 14.3, so you know, 34 thousandths off each other. And then even closer, Mike's 8 thousandths away from Kristen in the BMW. So still getting a little bit of bunching between some of the guys. JD right there in a 14. So 14's a very. Then we start to get a little bit of a gap to Wesley. Yeah, Ferrari might just be a little bit down on power. And, George here with the Porsche. Starting getting into the 15. So we're still, you know, probably a couple seconds across the field. The final lap we're getting into. So I don't know if Neil's going to join us. He joined the lobby, and I'm wondering if he's going to join the race. As I can stick him in. I guess that's probably what I'll do. We'll just capture the final results and stick Neil at the back. And unfortunately, if he wants. Mikey, wow. It's definitely solidified his. Half a second to make up. He's.
Only a minor improvement.
Alrighty. Alright, there's the results. And so we had Mikey. Let's see. I think yes, the results. You can see the results. Mikey. So Mikey with a 13.5, Johnny 14.1, 14 flat, Simpson 14.1, Jelly 14.3. So yep, 11 qualifiers. So let's go back to our results. Yeah. So that's what I need to do is I need to get a couple pictures just of the qualifying results so I can stack the deck the correct way. Dang it, there's it. Change settings. Settings. Car settings. Dang it. Where is the settings? Change settings. It's already asked this, but oh, end race. All right. Is he in? Did Neil stay in?
I don't see him, but I'll shoot him a message.
Yeah. That really. set by host. Yeah.
Well,
All right.
in the meantime, I'm going to grab myself something
Yeah.
to drink. Just need some water, and I'll be back.
All right. So, Oh, everybody's got to join.
Alrighty, I'm back. Nothing from Neil? Oh, he's online. On Discord, at least.
Yeah, the only problem was that we were. Yeah, the problem is we were waiting. We were starting early for Mike, I think, for Mike.
Yeah. He turns into a pumpkin in a half hour.
Yeah, so we'll get him a.
I just sent him a direct message saying no racing.
Yeah, we'll just give it a few minutes.
Rapid aquatic mammal.
Yeah, we'll give it. Yes, I said that already, Ryan. So, yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you always know when we're online. So everybody needs to make sure they join. So.
Oh, I should probably do that. Yeah, do all the YouTubey things. Like, subscribe, comment, share, etc., etc.
Yeah, everybody
We
needs to
do
join.
all sorts of racing, ACC, GT7.
Yeah, everybody's got to enter the race. So if you're listening to the stream and not reading the typed things, make sure you join so I can set the grid. And I need to do that. I actually need to go find my pictures I took. My lovely pictures. Because yeah, we did need to start the race on time because Mike was going to have his power turned off. So yeah, because if yeah, I don't want to do that. So I was going to set the starting grid. Do it anyway. So I'm going to say it was Mikey. Oh, we have to do. It was
I know
Johnny.
I was in.
Yeah, I have the list. I just got to make sure I have everybody in here. Here.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's there. All 11.
Oh. Simps.
In the meantime, while he does this, I'll entertain you.
Yes.
Here's a joke about a pet store. Me, is this bird cage made out of nickel? Pet store owner. It's aluminum, I think. Me. So there's no nickel in this cage? Pet store owner. Don't you dare. It's a nickel-less cage? Get out. That was Cheesy Jokes with JD.
Yeah, so Minko was below you. And then it was Bootson, Wesley, Moomin, and Java Jew. Okay. if we don't get Neil. If we don't get Neil. Okay, so we're going to start the race then. He was there, but he's not here, so... yeah, no Neil. We have to start. Yeah, so... all right, so... okay, I'm going to go take a pause real quick, and I'll be right back.
In the meantime, we're going to get the comedic entertainment that is JD. A bear walks into a bar, asks for a beer. Bartender says, oh shoot, I fucked it up. Damn it. Well, I screwed up this joke. I was thinking it was the horse. My bad. See, now I've got the long face. I put it. And our single viewer is gone. Don't leave me alone with a microphone and no script. That's why I edit all my videos. I can't be trusted with live. Here, I'll try the joke again. Bear walks into a bar, goes up to the bartender and says, hey,
Okay.
I'd like to have a beer. Bartender says, sure, but why the big pause? See, isn't it funny the second time around? Welcome back, Doug.
Yeah, so, okay, so we're going to start now. So, let's start race. Let's go. And we have everybody in, so let's...
You just fix your glass, I'm guessing?
No, I had to drop off some of Germany's finest Hefeweizens.
Ah.
So, all right. So, good luck, everyone.
Ooh, false start check. I forgot this was a thing.
Alrighty, good. See, pretty decent start. I'm gonna stay on board with Mikey from the broadcast point of view. Looks okay. It's decent, clean, pretty clean. Tiny bit of contact, but generally clean. Through the first difficult part of the track, that first chicane. Mikey's already got a 2-second lead.
Oh, Carson's grass.
Line's right behind him, trying to climb back up. Jelly. Yeah. Mike doing real well with that BMW, getting it up there. Mikey. All right, so we got a little bit of a nice little battle here for third place. Jelly, Mike, and George. So. Really close racing right there. Ooh. It's tight. That's what you said. I feel it's starting to spread out a little bit. We still got a nice little battle here for third place. Oh, nice move by Mike. Get up and inside. Takes third place. Jelly just got a little wide and he gives up fourth place. George right there. A little bit of lag, but I think everything otherwise looks pretty good. Look, Kristen's with them battling for third place. He's starting to get away. Nice little lead. Of course, Mikey's just taken off. Just decided to start doing some qualifying laps again. Again, we have a 40. Johnny in the back here must have a little bit of a difficulty. Just want to go back and take a look at the replay. Move in again. Start catching back up. So group starts together. I said already start to come back together from about third to seventh. Nice little train of cars here. Going forward with Jelly. He's got it right in the mix here. A very difficult to drive Audi. Looks phenomenal looking car. Sounds great. It's maybe just a little bit more difficult to drive. On board with George. Tries to hunt down Mike Lowry. Pace Motorsports, South Africa. Try to find out what a good nickname for South Africans are, because I mean, you know, Americans would call them Yanks, you know, so you know, Canadians would call them, you know, hosers. So different countries have their nicknames for them, and I couldn't find out. I actually asked someone I know that, you know, what's a good nickname. They said I didn't know any, so I'm like, okay, well, you're South African, you don't know. Ooh. There might have been a tiny bit of contact, but it looked like no reaction, so I'd have to say no. Whoa. That is the most difficult part of this track, is that first chicane after the turn one. That nice little. It's still really close racing here, probably from third to seventh, and even Simpson back in eighth is just right there. But still looks like a JD a little bit hot. JD needs to get past this Ferrari, I think. But I think hopefully it's got a 40-minute race. So when we're going to get the pit window. Well, there's not really a pit window. It's just when you want to come in. You are required to change to the medium tires from soft or soft to medium. So 2 requirements. And if you wanted to use 2 sets of softs and a set of mediums, that's all good. But so let's see where Mikey's at. Mikey's got 6.5 second lead to Kristen, and Kristen is doing a pretty good job. He's got a almost 2 second lead to third place. So yeah. And if Mike can get himself away. So hello everyone, thanks you for watching. Hope we do some justice to the pros here.
Oh, Ferrari's off.
Whoa.
Got just a little too hot in the S's.
Ooh, yeah, we do have penalties too. There are penalties for shortcuts. They're supposed to be on the weak side, but
it was a wall contact.
Wall contact, yeah. So he's going to take a penalty. That's going to cost him. So yeah, we need to get back up to back up to second place. This is still getting, the gap is starting to climb down for Kristen. He's putting in good laps, but ooh, nice tight battle here for third place. George and Mike go at it for a So again, like, it's a 40-minute race, and you're required to make at least one pit stop for tires. You have to use both the soft compound and the medium compound. I think most are starting on the medium compound as typical strategy. So, given these laps are 40-minute laps, and taking about 2.25 minutes a second or lap, so.
Looking at probably 18 laps.
Yeah, probably 18 laps, yeah. With the pit stop and the slower first lap. So we're starting to see some gaps open up. Maybe the differences in the cars and their fuel efficiency and their tire wears. Possibly a couple here on softs. The soft tires are probably good to keep you up. When you have to switch to the medium tire, that's just your pace is just gonna drop off. Especially if you're wasting your soft tires behind someone and can't get past them, and they're on medium tires, and that's what we're seeing here with Mike and George. So you got two different strategies. And it comes right around. Nice pass by George there on Mike. I think we'll go on Mike through the chicane here. Yeah, such a tricky part for me. I was never really a fan of that chicane.
I believe Mr. MCA called it the chicane of awkwardness.
Yes. JD's got Sips behind him. If he can put together some good laps to try to close that gap to Jelly. Around the cockpit. Let's go back with Mikey. He's got a 10-second lead, and he's on the soft tires though, so he is stretching out a lead on those softs. So Vines is on the mediums, so it is a matter of getting a big enough lead when you make the pit stop. And George is still right behind Kristen, so he's got a decent little gap back to Mike. He's on the soft tires too, though. We've got the leader on softs, second place on mediums, third place on softs. I believe Mike is also on mediums, so it's kind of a hit or miss. So you're going to see a bit of a turnover, at least in the top. From second, third, and fourth, I think you'll probably see a little turnover as far as pace goes after the pit stop. But every lap that George is behind Kristen on soft tires is really going to hurt him. He needs to get past as fast as possible. I think usually in the early races, you want to try to figure out what works best. It seemed to be last season everybody started on the mediums and switched to softs. Kristen, a little squirrely coming out of that transition. The two big transitions where the two tracks join together, really tight hairpins, and they can throw you off because of the camber differences. And we're going to roll with J, double J, Mike Lowry. Giving this BMW a nice run. It was my car of choice for 2 seasons. So we got a kind of close battle for second, third, and fourth, and a tiny bit of a gap, and then we got kind of a race developing for 5th, 6th, and 7th, but got a joiner. Somebody's friend has joined. Lap 6, so probably I think everybody's okay on fuel. Let's finally look at the fuel. Fuel's just about the same for everybody. Yep. Hawking down with the 214s. So there we go. We got Mikey in the lead. George the Jet Minko in second. Mike Lowry, J-O-O Pace. J-O-O Pace Motorsports. And then Race Asylum, Kristen Vines. Jelly. Followed by our own GLR JD. And then we have Simps F1. He's 7th place. And we have Wesley and Johnny moving. Mika. Shame we couldn't have got Neil and back to Mikey again. We are not even halfway. So. Now first of our pit stoppers. Kristen comes in. He's going to switch over to the soft tires. He's probably got a small penalty, probably pit lane violation, probably. Johnny then for his pit stop. Coming off the mediums, going on the soft tires. Full tank. You see Mikey probably going to stay out as long as he can. And one of the things was we started with 70 liters of fuel. What's that, 80 liters of fuel?
I think it's 80.
80. So I didn't start with a full tank of gas, so. to say the fuel multiplier went down to 1, and the tires stayed the same at 3. So wear multipliers, that is. So Mikey with a 15-second lead over second place. So he might be able to get in and get his pit stop done. Not too much of a hassle. He's got enough fuel to do another lap or two. So, but he's losing, not really losing time. Most everyone here could probably get on board with Mike as he comes into the pits. It's under a quarter tank of fuel. We also got Jelly's coming in, getting off the mediums onto the sauce. So we're going to see some turnover. These vines. So we're still not even halfway point. It's getting. Those jellies coming out of the pits. We've got like it already been in the pits, so. Just came out, so go back on board with Mike if we can. Oh, if this, I think we can use keyboards on this, but I'm not sure. Mikey, it will probably be pitting. He's got 16, almost a 17-second lead. We'll stay on board with Mikey as he probably makes it into the pits. Yeah, Mikey's going to be switching to medium tires, so we'll see how that works for his. Yep, Mikey into the pits. I'm going on board with Minko, see how he makes out, see where he goes. He's caught himself a probably track limits penalty, maybe a wall contact penalty, possibly. He's gonna. And Sips comes in from third. He's in the pits. Oh, he's got a nice little battle here. Oh. On board with Jelly. He's right with Mike. A little battle here again. It's a battle for third place. This is kind of like ping pong. We still have JD. Oh, so that terrible chicane allows a little bit of a separation between Jelly and Jay, or Mike, I should say. So many names. So probably jump back on board with Mikey because he's now in second place coming out of the pits. He's got Minka right in front of me now. The biggest thing is Mikey's had he's had a very lonely race in first place, so now he's going to have to make his first. Well, he doesn't have to force this pass. I mean, more than likely he'll get past anyway because George's tires are pretty much shot and he needs the pit. Hopefully he can make it to the pits as his fuel doesn't look very good. But let's see if George's tires give him a problem, because between now and his entrance into the pits, it throws any curveballs at Mikey. Yeah, just don't even consider that he's there, Mikey. Just he's off into the pits. He races back to you. Just as George goes in, gets himself his first set, probably only set of medium tires, and we are just like a lap past halfway. Here comes Kristen's coming past. Mikey's still with a 17.5 second lead to second place. One with Mike again. I'm going to jump over to Jelly. Learn how to pronounce some of these names, because I've never don't really talk to anybody and say how do you say this? How do you pronounce this? Yep, George and JD are right there, so again, this battle for third place is even up to second place is still like just a matter of a few errors, and this little train can come right back together. George comes out of the pits. Just try to get used to these medium tires. JD goes underneath me. JD's on soft. Let's go on board with JD. See if you can make any headway. Multiple sponsors. He's got Whiskey File Logistics and JD's Feed and Tackle, Marm's Chicken Farm. Because you gotta feed them the best so they taste the best.
Yep.
Our friends, we also have our friends at Pub, well represented here. Hopefully cheering us all on. Let's go back through the field. Mike in the lead with 17-second lead on medium tires, so he's given up a little bit of that speed to the tire choice, to strat he's chosen. Kristen, who's on soft tires, same car, they're both in the AMG. Kristen can put together some good laps. Still got 14 minutes of race time, so about 7 laps or so. But he's got Mike Lowry right behind him. And they're right behind him, Jelly in the Audi. Get on soft tires. And JD. Starting to get a little bit of a gap. Actually, I think we missed that. George must have had a little bit of an error. Now we have Seps behind JD in 6th place. Yeah. I think I make some assumptions, and I would say that sometimes when you start the race on soft tires, you get a little too much programming errors up in the computer on top of your shoulders. getting reprogrammed to the grip levels of medium tires can cause problems, and you end up running off the track and cutting the corners and stuff. So that would be my assumption. So I don't want to do any more than that. So Johnny, get a little bit of a car's a bit spread out now. A little bit of a battle here, it looks like, between Moomin and Wesley. So stay on board with this a little bit. Give these guys some air time. Yeah, just a little bit of commentator's curse here if you start going on board with Moomin. Start getting on get the slipstream. Wesley here going down the front straight. Can't really get almost got bit by the curbs there, but I was going to say it's kind of hard to get it. I'm on board with them, and his lap times are all over the place. You got some invalid some laps that aren't on there, and so it's sometimes the delta is not accurate, at least from commentating's point of view. We still have well, at least still, but current fastest lap by Sims at a 14.1. Serving a penalty. But again, looks like this is a very, very tough track. I mean, it's very fast, very wide, small mistakes, hard to catch up because the speed is so high. Going back with Mikey, 16-second lead, so he's lost a little bit of that lead being on the medium tires to Kristen. But 10 minutes, about 5 laps or so left. So thanks everybody for joining and watching. Hope commentating has been pleasurable. Nice little battle here for second, third, fourth. Still coming right back. Not sure. Just it's like Mike with a little bit of an error. Oh no! I saw him going wide. Oh, he's stuck in the wall. Oh, I know what happened. Oh no!
Did he lose power? Oh, shit,
yeah, he lost power. Yeah. Oh man.
That sucks.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to assume a little bit of that responsibility. Just I thought we would want to be able to get Neil on the race, and then noticed that he had left the race. So,
and even then, we might need to start even a half hour earlier, just because.
Yeah.
I mean, we have 4 laps to go, 5 laps to go, and that's another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could have snuck qualifying in even optimal time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I had to make a suggestion to the group, because it's up to you guys, whether you want to start earlier than dead on the nose at, 7 p.m. British time, UK time. But so again, but back to the race, we still have we still got a race for second place. It's still right there with probably just about 4 laps or so. Yep. Looking at everybody's on the same tires, although I will say that Kristen's tires are just a little bit more worn. Whether I can't remember, they stopped earlier. I think he might have stopped a bit sooner. It's like he had a stop on lap 7. So yeah, he's on his tires just a little bit longer. Yep, he's got an extra lap on his tires. Yeah, load shedding. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, South Africa does that where they cycle the power through. I don't really know what the point of it is. So yeah. We still have Simps, but he's probably in a different part of the country. So.
Yeah, but he fell off quite a bit, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
He was barreling down on me.
Yeah. So we still have Jelly's starting to reel, Vines in. Go back to Mikey with a 15-second lead. So his medium tires, his tires look fine. It's just probably not giving the level of grip when you got everyone behind you is on soft tires. So I would think that definitely is, with Mike dropping off, I still think they would classify him at 11th place. So still this battle for second place is still tightening right back up. Go on board here for a little bit and see how it goes. Say, Vines, he's on a lap older tires. Wouldn't think that would make that much of a difference, but it do that. Going through the fast downhill S's. Not a lot of room here. Okay, oof. Got through there okay. A lot of respect given there. Can we see JD? Yep, he's right there. A little bit more battling with second and third. Yep, looks like they're going to start mixing it up a little bit more. All that's going to do is bring another player to the game.
Player 3 has entered the battle.
JD has entered the chat. Up. Finds he off a little wide. Oh, tiny bit of contact, but all's fair. Just the power of that AMG though. That just doesn't see that Audi just doesn't seem to have the grunt that AMG does.
Naturally aspirated V8 in that thing.
Yep. V10, screaming V10, and a big old honking. Code brown.
Yep, just a little. It's fine. Everything is fine.
All right. So we got Ellie's gotten past Vines. Still on board with Kristen and see if start to see the change in the light cycles, all the onboards, all the little light switches, the little lighted switches. George's get some more difficulties through the fast S's. Simps with more, a lot of people collecting penalties. Going board with Johnny here. He's going to have two guys ahead of him serving penalties, second and a half penalties. So maybe see if he can get. He might make a pass. Yeah. Johnny's into the braking zone. He's got the pass made. Still a little bit too wide. Didn't find an apex. Sims is right there. Argy bargy, guys. Johnny's got the inside line. Flashy flash. Nice close race here for 6th place. The Corvette and the AMG. A little touchy touch. Let's not do any of that, guys. Don't want to have any Stewart inquiries. This is a really good race. We've also got a couple race for. Race for 3rd place is right there. Let's peel away, try to go up to 2nd place. I think Mikey's catching. Mikey's just passed Mika for put a lap down. Still got a heck of a race here for 2nd place. Oh no! Must be last lap, the final lap. I'm distracted by everything else. Mikey's already won. Jelly for 2nd. Vines 3rd. JD 4th. Yes. There's George. George, Johnny for 6th, Sims for 7th. Newman's coming around. There we go.
Did you see the results changed me from 4th to 3rd? What happened there? Because I know I was in 4th. That's weird. I
There we
think he
go,
might have
Mikey.
disconnected or something like that.
Yeah, there may have been. Oh my gosh! A
Good job,
Kazimusu has
Mikey.
joined. Very well done. Congratulations, Mikey. And let's
Oh yeah,
results.
Vines I think just exited out. Okay.
Huh. Okay. Oh, why would he do that? Is he? Why would he do that? Because that's not the. Okay. Well, let's go close, and we're gonna save the replay. Replay. Save replay.
Yeah, I'm backing out there real quick, and we'll be hopping
Okay.
into a different race.
Yeah, okay.
If it'll show up. Oh, okay. TikTok PlayStation. Oh, it's Monza. Okay, this will be fun.
All right. So let's see if it can upload the save.
It was Fuji that got rescheduled. That's what it was. Okay.
So we can go back and look at the replay, but I don't think there was anything.
I do want to submit an inquiry into the S's as they nearly caused a code brown. S's in the obby. If we can get a penalty on that, thank you.
All right. Well, that was a good race. Unfortunately, we I don't know that we possibly kept could have kept Mike for the whole race. I don't know if he would have dropped out either way. Although that's you know you know you know being an optimist, it might have dropped out either way. But um, yeah, we'll have to start the race earlier next time, just because it's just can't have that. He was there, he was right there, and dropped out. So I have to take a look at that with the stewards, where we're gonna you know classify him. I'm sure we've had clearly written rules. I don't know. I don't know. Moomin's asking who was P2, P3 because Kristen dropped off.
Vines was P3. Jay Lilly, I think is his name, is P2. He's the guy in the Audi.
Yeah, yeah. Um, you saying P3?
Yeah, Vines was P3.
Yeah. Yeah, so, all right, well, that's saved.
I see you've got the that Porsche there,
Oh, yeah,
the
the
big old face on it.
Rexy.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's AO Racing's Rexy, named their car. So, he was doing okay in the Sebring race. He got punted off by one of the prototypes.
Mm.
So, um, but yeah. All right. Well, thanks, everyone. We can. I mean, there's really nothing to look at on the replay. Plus, I have other things I need to do. But you can always go back and watch the live stream. And so, again, thanks everybody for watching. And we will see you on the next race. Let me look at the calendar here really quickly. Calendar. Go on to Discord. What the heck's everything? Oh. Season 4. To the next race, the next time. Scroll. All right, race 2 is at Fuji on April 1st, so in a couple weeks.
Are you sure it's not going to be a prank, though? We all show up for a race and there isn't a race?
I don't know if Dirk has much of a sense of humor, so.
I don't know. I got him to laugh at my Corvette AMG last year.
No, he
Or
does
last
have a sense of
season.
humor. But
You saw the details on that thing. He laughed.
yeah.
he couldn't believe how cheeky and petty I can be. But it's all done in jest, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Although he did strong arm me pretty hard to be like, you have to race in the Corvette. I did this for you.
Okay. All right. Thanks everybody for watching, and we will catch you April 1st at Fuji if I am hosting. I have to check the calendar, but I'm pretty sure I am the guy with the plan. So again, thanks, and we will see you then. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification.
All the YouTubey things.
Mm-hmm. Yep, all those things. GLR Esports, we're out.
Bye.
Boy.